Hi, this is lecture number 8, retentive on-delay timer in Allen Bradley PLC. Let's see how to use retentive on-delay timer and what is retentive on-delay timer. I can go to the offline mode and I can save my project. I okay it. Yes. Now I can delete these network if I do not want this. Let's see, I can add my Nano contact. I go to the timer counter and I have this RTO retentive timer on delay. This will be added. I can go to the user and add a single contact and one coil. What is retentive? It is basically retain the time value when the power is switch off. What does it means? Let's see with an very good example later on, but we will see the process in this example in this lecture. Let's see, T4 colon 0 is my timer, base is 1, and let's say the time value is 6 seconds. Now I can give output address to the coil. This is O colon 0 slash 0. It is okay. Now I can run my program, download program. There is some error. What is the error? Let's see. I can compile it. I think the same error. We should have a 0 slash done. That is not be to be done slash 0. Anyways, now it is okay. I download my program. Okay. Yes. Go online. Yes. And run my PLC program. Now what will happen now? When I insert an input, timer will be start, and after 6 seconds this done bit will be closed and done bit will be high and my output will be on. And if my input has gone, the done bit remain on and output remain on after 6 seconds. And if input goes before the 6 second, then and input comes again, the timer will start from the time from where it was stopped. Let's see, if I toggle my bit, this is, I can toggle it again. I Let's say after 6 seconds done bit will be closed, output will be high. Now I can switch off my input, timer remain at this state of the 6 second and done bit is high, output is high. It is not like an T on delay which we see previous lecture. This timer retain the timer value, so that's why it will not switch off my output address. This timer can be used whenever the supply is switch off. The PLC will retain the timer or counter values. We should also have a retentive counters in some PLCs. Anyways, let's see how to reset my output. If I want to reset my output, how I can reset it? Go to the timer. Here is a reset. I can go here. First of all, I can go offline. I can say okay, yes. Now I can insert some user bit. Go to the timer and timer and reset. This is my reset. Now I can insert some input. I colon 0 slash 1 is my input and my output is reset. That is a timer to be reset. I can drag my timer address on my reset. This is my drag and drop. Now if I 0 colon slash 0 slash 1 will be high, T4 colon 0 timer will be reset to 0. Let's see by downloading the program again. Yes, and go online. Yes, run the PLC and yes. it is high, it is again 6. As I explained earlier, it will retain the timer value. If I want to reset my timer, and I can switch on my another input, this will be high, this will be reset to 0. Now I can off it. Now again I can check, I can toggle it, and I can switch off my input. At 4 second my input has gone, timer retain the time value, it is 4 second. If I insert an input again, it will start from 4, and that is 5, now 6, and after 6 this should be high. So this is how the retentive timer works. It retains the time values, and when the input comes again, the timer start from the same seconds. And if I want to reset my time value, I can reset the timer. So in this lecture we study about the retentive time on delay timer and the reset instruction of the timer. If you have any question, you can comment and I will answer it. Thank you very much.